back with the top podcast in the world, The Thinking Movement. I'm here joined by my co-host here, Robbie the Bomb Agarwal.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back to my studio. We've been away for a little bit,
Right.
settling some biz.
But
now we're back, ready to go. Today's topic is crazy,
Neat.
pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting.
We'll get right to it though.
Yeah.
Mentality with family fortune.
Yeah.
And now we'll quickly explain about that is we break this down into two mindsets. And the scenarios are the family, the parents, they have money. They have lots of money, they have a business, perhaps, and it can be passed down. So the two mindsets, and I'm sure people that are listening right here today are going to then think back in their mind, oh wow, that's like that person, that's like that person, right? Because I mean, having money, having businesses is not uncommon.
Yeah, no,
right?
for
so
sure.
Especially in a smaller city, so you know more people.
Yeah.
So here are the mentalities. Mentality one is my parents are loaded. I'm set. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to be
I'll
bum.
do whatever I want.
I'm going to be lazy.
Yeah.
I'm not really going to take interest in the business.
Yeah.
Maybe I am, but I'm just like the goof around there. Like,
Exactly.
no one takes me seriously because I have no idea what I'm doing. Because
Yeah.
I don't care. Because I'm set.
Yeah.
So that's number one.
Yeah.
Number two is, my parents have this business. Obviously they have good money. You know what? I'm passionate about this business.
Yeah.
I want to work towards this business. I want to go to school, learn something that they don't, come back, start from the bottom, work my way up to learn everything.
Yeah, also
to be the best boss.
Doing the dirty work too, like having to, maybe you have to mop floors one night, maybe you have to sweep floors one night, right?
Working their way up.
Like, don't feel entitled, right? Don't feel my dad owns this company, so I gotta fucking jump in and run it already, right?
So those are the two mindsets.
Yeah,
those are the two mindsets.
Completely different people. But what do you think keeps someone growing up in crazy fortune, right? Like millions and millions and millions of dollars? Well, in your opinion, what do you think keeps the kid hungry still?
I don't know. I mean, are we talking about the same thing here?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of already installed in your head, what kind of person you are, for example.
Right. So I think
growing up with money, right?
That goes back to scenario one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you keep that person hungry because their parents are loaded?
Yeah, right. If your dad accomplished something big, right? Building,
or mother.
Yeah, or mother,
mother,
whatever. If you guys are doing big things, and as a kid you're thinking, wow, I'll always be in my dad's shadows. I'll never actually accomplish anything for myself. So how do you think that someone like that could stay hungry? I think it's just something that's already installed in your head. It's already just the type of person.
It's how you're raised. It's perception. It's the mindset you have.
Yeah.
That how you take things in. I mean, again, do you look at your family's fortune as okay, we're good, or do you look at it as this brings more opportunity to do more things?
Yeah. Also, I think it has a lot to do with whether you were spoiled or not. If you were already gifted, if you were getting brand new cars and shit for your birthday, and if you're getting new TVs, Xboxes, computers, and that kind of shit.
Are you
you'll already,
right. You're not. You're spoiled and you're not disciplined because you never got to work for anything.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, there's two mindsets. I know many people that have gone both ways. That have family businesses and a lot of money, and they chose to ignore that, or they chose to just roll with it. And decided not to become anything.
Yeah.
And then there's also people that we know that have family business or money, and they've decided to really take that into account and become that and grow with it.
Yeah. Even you gotta respect those people that even just do a completely different thing than what their mom or dad than their mom and dad is doing, right? Those are that's sick for them. It's also just lack. I feel those lazy people, that first example. I feel they just lack passion. They're not really passionate about anything. They're not really into anything in terms that
Neat thought.
Yeah. Because then they're just going to be bums, right? If they're not passionate about it, they won't have any motivation. Because as we talked about on another episode, it all starts from you motivate yourself, but you can't motivate yourself. Yeah, no one. You could fucking listen to Gary Vee all day long. You could have people all around you trying to motivate you, but it has to come from within, right?
It's not a problem that person, if they don't have the passion for that business, to not go in. That's fine. No one's telling you to go in that business. Yeah. But then do you then do something? Do you follow your passion, do something else? Or do you just say, you know what? I don't need to work because my parents have money. I have money. We're I don't need to work.
Yeah, no, I see.
And they party all night and they just don't have a job. They have no career.
Yeah, that. I think also a big thing about this topic would be also knowing the difference between happiness and financial success and actual happiness, right? Because for me, I'd rather be doing something I like, making $50,000 a year, than doing something I hate for $300,000 a year, right? So it's like
been said many times.
It's been said many times, but like that's the big thing in this, right? Are you gonna go like you could hate what your dad does, so you could hate the business your family's in, but are you still gonna go into it because that's where the money is, or are you gonna do something you like completely separate? You know?
Yeah, I would say separate.
Yeah, no, for sure.
100%.
Yeah, but that I think has a lot to do with like people who just are lazy bums about it, and like they just know, oh, my dad has money, so I'm just gonna follow in his footsteps.
I think it just traces back as to how that person was raised, how they were introduced to the business, were they spoiled, were they greedy, were they selfish individuals, are they even like going back to the parents? Are the parents, helping? Are they helping parents? Are they big with the community?
Yeah.
Like when people have money, like no one's saying you have to be charitable and you have to help others. No, 100%. I mean, it's your money, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you can really see the difference between kids or who have parents who had that money and wanted to help others.
Yeah, it's about how they were raised, I think.
Because the biggest thing is how we perceive money. Do you perceive money as power? Do you perceive money as just good faith?
Freedom.
Like, I mean, do you look at money as you can buy materialistic things?
Yeah.
I mean, it just really depends how you value money.
I think everyone has like their unique opinion on like what money is, right? And your opinions could also change. You could, when you're like a kid, you make some money, you could think you're a big hot shot, like you're a big baller. And then as you get older, you realize like to be more private about your financial success.
Right, you should.
Which is something nowadays that like we see everywhere, right? Like kids going out and fucking flexing all their, like we talk about this all the time, so I don't want to get into this. But just overall, just kids bragging about what they have. Social media is a killer for this now.
Right,
like
huge.
Just bragging. So everyone perceives money a little bit different though.
All right, great. Anything to close up on this mentality with family fortune?
Honestly, to wrap up, I think it's just how entitled you are as a kid. Well, what you were getting for Christmas, what you were getting for your birthday,
Right.
What kind of gifts were you going out and getting? Like, were you getting everything paid for, or were you paying for shit yourself? Like, it all starts from when you were fucking 10 years old, I think. Like, it all starts when you were a really young kid, in my opinion.
Right, how you were raised.
Like, did you hustle and get that job, or did you sit back and get shit paid for? I think that's what ultimately starts everything.
Yeah, I think you close it up for me. I really have nothing to say. Just two different mindsets, two different people that were raised very differently. And if you're not passionate about the business, no one's saying you have to go into it.
Yeah. Motivation has to come
from within. But just come from within and run, do your own thing.
Yeah, exactly. And do what you like too.
Right.
And happiness over financial success too.
Agreed.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Thinking Movement. We're going to be wrapping up here, and have a good day.